In a small town, there lived a cat named Dan. Dan had black and white fur and striking golden eyes that always seemed surprised. However, his weak appearance often made him the target of other cats' teasing. Every day, Dan endured their taunts, silently wishing he could become stronger. In Dan's heart, there was a strong desire to become strong and be recognized by the other cats. But he lacked confidence and didn't know how to achieve his wish. Every night, Dan would look up at the starry sky, praying for strength and courage. One day, Dan stumbled upon an old magic book deep in the forest. The book said, "Only those with true courage will be granted superpowers." Dan was deeply drawn to these words and decided to undertake the trials described in the book. As he prepared to venture into the unknown, his heart was filled with hope and anxiety. Gathering all his courage, Dan began his adventure in the forest. Along the way, he faced dangerous creatures, passed through dark caves, and confronted his fears. Through these trials, Dan slowly gained confidence and learned about true courage. The small spark of hope in his heart gradually grew into a large flame. At the end of his trials, Dan finally met the ancient guardian. The guardian recognized the true courage within Dan and granted him superpowers. Dan gained superhuman strength and speed, and the ability to fly. With his newfound powers, Dan was filled with confidence, completely different from his former self. Armed with his new powers, Dan returned to his town. There, he found a giant monster attacking the town. Dan gave his all to fight the monster. His superpowers were used to protect the townspeople, and amidst the fierce battle, Dan showed his true heroism. Dan defeated the monster and saved the town. The townspeople were grateful for Dan's courage and strength, looking at him with respect. Dan returned to his normal life, but he was no longer the same. He was stronger and filled with confidence. Dan overcame his weak appearance and became a superhero with true courage and strength. He earned the respect and gratitude of the townspeople. He learned the importance of believing in himself and shared that courage with other cats. Dan's story teaches us that inner strength and courage are the true sources of power.